Hello. Now, good evening. Now, good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are. We are sorry for the little bit of delay and the postponement from yesterday. My teammate, Mr. Toure, being get an occupational engagement. Now, the reason will make we decide say wait today. Of course, we all want for do good, but we get for do good to we self first. We get for help we self before we help other people. If Mr. Toure now work for paying bills, then he cannot be here. Anyway, as usual, we don't come back today for make we can start with discussions on very, very important issues where they affect we country. One point I want to make clear is that this platform, not a platform for can discuss people or events. Here, we do critical analysis, and with the do we try to make them as simple as possible that everybody understand what they need for understand, because that's the only way we can move we country forward. But without having to take all the time, Mr. Toure, I want to let you come and say hello to Fambulem, sir.
Fambulem, good evening. Plenty kushete. I tell you thank you yet again. Another day. One day before television and humble about them, comfortable homes. For that we talk on issues them where get for deal with we country. Again, as my coach here say, I want to tell you plenty sorry but yesterday. Circumstances beyond control show up. And waiting like nande happen, Kuman can say Eniola. So we push them to today. Fambule in a cabo plenty kushete una.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And we expect a third guest, Mr. Gombe Tonyanya Musa. He will join me at any time. But whilst we wait for him, I believe say we can start. And Mr. Toure, like we did the last time, you are the moderator, sir. I give you the floor, let you begin fire.
Okay, well, you know, say, now this wall here, then say, cut grass tall, you chop cutting tree, still tall past grass. Now you know the cutting tree, I mean the grass, bruh.
Well, maybe. Maybe we throw a grass or maybe we throw a cotton tree.
But
But
even
whichever
grass,
we now left on to the public for judge.
even grass safe, then get seniority, you get elephant grass, we tall past other grass there. I see.
Yes.
Bamboo in a cabo today again. I go use me co-chair as the expert panelist for make we get a good discussion because na man we get serious academic insight. You know, say na this world here, you get people them way get street sense, you get people that we get academic sense, you get people that we get rariman sense, you get people that we get operational sense. Well, here we try for juggle between the senses there. For law, we make sense of the situation of we country. Because Sierra Leone, we problem not to that of academia. We get a lot of people with academic prowesses of different caliber, different strengths, but most of them lack practice. Now that's not the problem what we get. What is the use? You get BSc for agriculture. You're not a practicing agriculturist. Even if they put you before tractor, you're not a be rider. What use is it to yourself and your community? What use are you if you're a doctor? You know the practice. You sit on an office. They do clerical job. It's not used to you, not used to your community. So what would they try for do? Would they try for talk now for make we try for develop we insight? And what I mean insight, you see in life, if you know the reason, you can never be reasonable. We as Sierra Leoneans, not to disrespect, we are lacking in that arena. All man feel say because there's a big book, they are not ignorant. You can get PhD and be ignorant because everybody gets something when not sabi. If you are not informed about something, you are ignorant about it. Yeah. So equally, man will go school and man will not go school can be ignorant. Man can go school. Like for instance, somebody tell me a story about a man we can study, get PhD. Get a boatman for Crossam, for Gobond, from Matru. He begin to talk how we do psychology, he do pathology, he do agronomy, he do all the normy them. The man they watch him. Waiting happen, waiting not happen. Now in the boat capsize. Now they begin to tell the man, can you help me? Now he say, let psychology help you. I'm doing swimmology. This is what I study, swimmology. The guy drowned. He drowned. You know? So even though the man not sabi book na fisherman, he sabi swim. This man with all the ologies the way sabi, he not sabi swim. So this man is informed in an area where this PhD man not get any information about, in not practice. So we all get with strength and with weaknesses. Now all them things there, yeah, me brother and me, they can unpack. So today, we they go back the same thing where we don't talk about all them things there. Ignorance. Today we add leadership panam. And one can talk about the qualities of leaderships, of which the quality there. Now 10, me and my brother put down. 1, now appreciative. 2, confident. Leader for be appreciative, if for be confident, if I be compassionate, if I be courageous, if I be diligent, if I be fair, if I be flexible, if I be honest, if I be impartial and responsive. We don't talk about all them things here, but today we want to categorize them. And as my brother Denaya, I go tell them, let it take the floor, let it break then 10 within there, and let we start about appreciation when are the first one. Because that one they tell we for say a wise leader values their team and their person. You see, a team and their person. You got the team, you got people inside the team. Success is only achieved with the help of others. What's more, genuine appreciation provides encouragement, develops confidence, and builds on strength. So, my brother, I even to you, let's talk about this appreciative.
Well, I wonder we take them one after the other. Why? Because I wonder the people they understand exactly within each of them what I mean. The leader will be appreciative of the team. Let we not just talk the book. Let we put them in context for make people they understand. First and foremost, let we try to get clear who is the leader. Who are we talking about? Is it one man somewhere dictating for others? Or is it a group of people managing the affairs of others?
Yes.
The next thing is the team. Who is the team? Is it those people who the leader believe are listening to him and are nice to him? Or is it everybody within the society or the country?
Everybody, obviously, everybody, because everyone is a stakeholder in that society. Everybody matters.
I have asked this question willfully because the leader of a country is different from the leader of a political party.
Yes.
Is different from the leader of a community. Is different from the leader of a club. The leader of a country is there to work with everybody in the country, irrespective of the age, the religious opinion, the political opinion, whatever opinion the person gets. As leader of a country, you for work with the people them. The team where you get for work with the people them.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the people around the leader, we form the leadership team, they are part of what we call the leader. The leader is not a single person. I deliberately dwell on this because one of the things we're faulty in our country is that we still get the ancient before colonial times mentality. Life is a one-track linear static something.
Yep.
This man, now the strongest man amongst we, and they protect we.
Okuba.
The Kurba
The Kurba culture.
or the Hindu.
Yes. Indumia.
Yes.
Bakui.
One of the weakness of we society is that whilst other societies then they evolve culturally and socially, we still the stagnant. If you listen to Sierra Leoneans, if you look at what they do, what do you see? We are people we like for live with times gone by. We're always living in the past.
Mm-hmm.
When the Salomon, they listen music, in best music in 1960 music. Not to the music where they now. When the Salomon, they talk about progress. Yesterday was better off than today. That's how we think.
I like
And
what you
with
say.
great,
I'm not interrupt you. I
go
just
ahead.
want for back what you they say. I remember when I grew up, there was one song where be rude past song than today. But when you listen to music, the older Sierra Leonean them, no, they listen to songs in these days. The songs in these days they're vulgar. But which song would be more vulgar than Lord Kitchener, his song? Push it in. Push it in. Then shaving cream. You remember him? Shaving cream. Now rude songs.
Yeah,
Then one
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Extremely vulgar songs.
Even we local groups them, they may get some vulgar songs that they make will be popular.
Put on the Conco.
Yes, yes.
And one
You
of them.
see,
So you're right.
why are they go into this we living in the past mentality? It is playing with present day politics.
Yeah.
The mentality of those days where people been they live in small pockets, so then we need the strongest man for safeguard them against intruders.
So what you try for say, basically, we are not orientated in modernity.
I cannot say Sierra Leone is a modern country because modernity is not about buildings and cars. It's about the mentality.
Exactly.
Until we change what's in the inside, nothing of the change. I remember 1998, 99, 2000, I was in Conakry. The Guineans get a very modern mentality and progressive one.
Progressive, yeah.
They have done everything to modernize their country. But when you see the Guinean athlete, you look munku. Salomon mean all over them people here, then country developers. How can a country develop as the people? Who makes the country? The country come up, everyone come for them. Because the people then dress common. Then they work hard. What are they doing? Carpenter work. What are they doing? Auto mechanic work. You see them, they work and treat them dirty one. Does that mean they are not progressive?
No, they just have
because
a different
you they less wear necktie.
They have different priorities.
Well, it's not a priority, it's a mentality issue.
Yeah, the mentality helps
we not get
sorting
the
out the
correct
priorities.
mentality in our salon.
Because your mentality is not about the priorities. Like, for instance, we not get.
We lost him. He's coming back soon. No patience.
Hello?
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back. Do you try stabilize this your device? It can go off and on. Yes, go ahead. You mean they talk about priorities and mentality. We lost him again. Oh, man. Okay, let's give him some time. He will join us. Okay. Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Yeah. You know, we not get to hospital, as I be they say, before this interruption take place. We not get to hospital. We not get water supply. The funny thing is, you know, Sierra Leone will not ever get sewer system. But in the build airport, we will not get a hub. Point the two, if you look at your priorities, you know, which one should you put first? You people not get water for drink. You get a airport where already they work. Well, the Guineans, they are very objective and practical. You know, they get this mentality where then they think about how life could be easier and function better for them. It's about ostentatiousity, how we look. Nado. Kind
You
of.
see, and I will go too far from we topic today. What you they say, now something will get for discuss.
Well, I dey put am to you because I dey open the agidi.
Now something will get for discuss, but I will not dwell too much on it today. People always say we not ever get good leadership. But then they forget say the leader not they come out heaven come for down a goal.
Nope.
Then they forget say development, not to something where they come out heaven come for down a goal.
No, it's not alien. It's
Now
local.
the mentality of the people they create all them things then they. The Guineans, I bring them as an example because I want to say not to you outward appearance make good. Now what's in the inside you? The one they own Christians, what's in the Bible say? Not to that is it. Then say not to what's in they come out from you, they defile you, not to so. Now what's in the inside you, not to so.
Yes.
Your thoughts, now they defile you, now they make you. If we apply them to this leadership issue and teamship, looking at Sierra Leone, because we thought them divided, we cannot have a leader we go team up before the country and say, I am here for everybody. Instead, we have seen leaders who, as a matter of fact, they promote against the constitution of Sierra Leone, against the prescriptions of the constitution. Then they promote anarchy and conflict in the state by what they do and say. If we go to the Constitution of Sierra Leone on the office of the presidency, it is clear. I don't know if you see what in at the share. I want to expand them, let people then see. Because this is very important for me we see them. I wonder why this thing they behave this way. Okay, let me share again. Let me share it again. Please be patient with us. We are all idiots learning gradually. Well, we cannot know everything. We're all ignorant of something. We learn them gradually. I they come to section 40 of the Constitution. I hope I have it right. What in the section say? Okay, fine. Are you seeing this highlighted part, sir? Mr. Toure. Oh, something took you off. Sorry about that. You see the highlighted part, not so?
I see, I think, say section 2, where it say proclamation
Section 40,
appointing.
subsection 2.
I know this here subsection 2.
This is where the course of this, you know, they see them.
Just go on. If the public is here, it's okay because we know I'm already.
It say the president shall be the fountain of honor and justice and the symbol of national unity and sovereignty. Why am I using this? Is the question. The question is, we have seen in the presidency over the last 5 years, we've heard from the presidency over the last 5 years, things them where they contradict this part of the Constitution. fountain of honor and justice, symbol of national unity and sovereignty. If the office of the presidency can make certain utterances in public about political parties, if it can make utterances where they create polarization and divide the teamship where the country need, then it's unfortunate. But anything will go wrong in Sierra Leone will cause conflict. I believe, say, the office of the presidency for be the first culpable office.
Yep.
If there is conflict, if there is grievance in the society, the utterances where they go against this subsection, now in the cause them. And it's time we begin to say these things for Sierra Leoneans to take notice. It's not that then things here not there for guide the people. Now, this now the checks and balances where then they talk about in society. We have seen a lot of killings that happen within this last 5-6 years. But there has never been a time where the fountain of honor and justice has been applied for, say, let we do an inquest or let we do an investigation into all them things how they happen. It has been as if nothing will go wrong, nothing will happen. But the minute they say people want to protest, and what caused that protest? Now, the fact that this part of the Constitution has been grossly abrogated.
Mm-hmm.
Then take guns, then kill people, then it became an issue of they want to take me out. Who caused it? If a father of a house comes home drunk every day, if the children gang up to beat him, who caused it? If a father of a house cannot feed his children, if they gang up against him, who caused it? We need for the ask them questions here. Because we see even recently at the residence of the presidency, we see a video where go viral, where the man holding the office of the presidency, they say, we cannot allow bad elements to rule here anymore. Then added to that, we know of a case of corruption in the very house where you get the greatest responsibility for oversight and accountability. People in the Allah, we want this man, we want Param. You see, one thing where people in for begin understand is the office of the presidency, it extends to the residency because that building is part of the office of presidency.
Mm-hmm.
That building is the property of the Republic of Sierra Leone, given to somebody occupying the presidency, like how you get White House in America. It's not personal property. But we don't see things that they happen at our building there. We go against this section. Symbol of national unity. But we have seen people in military uniform dancing and saying they will kill people. We have seen people in military uniform dancing when an election has been badly conducted.
Singing Minde warrior songs.
Now, I don't want to know the language where they sing them. Now, the issue me want discuss.
Whether they sing a warrior song,
yes,
that is, you know,
agree.
threatening to kill the population.
Threatening to kill the people. And the presidency should be the fountain of honor, justice, and a symbol of national unity. You see, why are they put emphasis on this? I don't realize, say, we have people governing Sierra Leone where they take pleasure for cause crisis daily because then they get fun from doing it. They know say the minutes then cause trouble, people then they go on social media and begin talk. They don't make way into talking zombies.
They also know they can get away with it. That's why they do it.
Because they know we talk. We don't talk the issues, we talk the events.
We not hold them
You
accountable.
understand? We not hold them accountable because we not look at the issues, we look at the events. It's like everybody get fun for that man don't thief this, that man don't thief. That's what the man in thief one. Now, how and why the person thief now for look
And if I can butt in here just for a second, the one them where they holla thief, now the one them where they not call pan the food. The one them where they protect them, now the one them where they benefits from the bad system. They will not condemn it. They would protect it, fight for it.
Yes.
At the detriment of the many. This is what is happening.
Well, now the same thing what they say. Now the same thing what they say. It's not about who is sitting at the presidency. It's about the mentality where we get.
I mean, brother.
You remember, I think upon one of the last program, I said, the Sierra Leonean is always a perfect person when not they at the receiving end of the goods. Put on there, you see the same old person where them be they condemn or worse. What would they discuss today? It's not about who is sitting at the office of the presidency now. It's about the expectation of leadership and how a leader should promote trust, which in what we have seen over the last 5 years, there is a leader promoting mistrust in society.
If I can support what you say with certain happenings that we don't take place now with country. I remember we just after the 2018 elections, after all the noise, how APC corrupt, how APC don't make things done difficult for people, they are going to make a difference when they take power. When they come, all the changes they wouldn't promise, and then force them change. Now they begin to holler. They talk, say, we might not so joko. Now they begin to holler. Now we turn. We said now we turn this. Turn for do what? They turn
to destroy.
For can do the same thing where APC they do times 3. Then they do it with steroid. So if APC be the chief, then they can chief 3 times. When you talk,
yes,
it's say APC should be chief. Not for deal with the issue. Every time you talk about issues, them where they disgrace the office of the president. I'm glad the way you talk this today, because not for the individual with the respect, not the office.
Nothing.
Not the office.
You know why I no one deal with the individual? Sorry for cut you off. Sierra Leone is not a state of one person. It's a composite of, then tell we say 7 million people, not so?
Yep.
And within that 7 million, we get people them where we expect say enlightened, not so? You think say what are they talk so people are not in Sierra Leone will know them?
Yeah, they do.
But why are they not brazen it? And some of them are very close to the presidency. Why are they not advising?
Because they want for tell them which you go here, so they will continue for benefit. Waiting in the get.
And what are they benefiting? That's the biggest question.
The spoils.
I give you an example.
Yeah, if you talk, they're not the Mondo.
I give you an example where for show how people they benefit.
The Mondo.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you 2 practical examples.
Shoot them. Put on the floor. Let the people and see.
Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa today. By accident, we met on a ferry in 1983-84. We spoke. By then, he was coming up. He came to Freetown to visit a relative. And also, I think he been come on some other business issue. He was not a known person, but we spoke. And today, he's the richest man in Africa, not so?
Yep.
There are people who are as business-like as Aliko Dangote in Sierra Leone. Show me one of them that has ever shown to be a rich person.
First, you show me one, no, you don't see one yet.
Why don't we have rich people in Sierra Leone? Tony Elumelu, the CEO of United Bank of Africa. In the 80s, he was just an ordinary young man. Today, he is considered as one of the richest people in Africa. Go to Sierra Leone. Why don't we have equally progressive rich people?
Because
you see, I raise the issues here because I want to do comparative thinking. Within the they now with mentality where they hold we back.
Because people are lazy, they feel the only way for make money.
No, I don't think it's laziness.
You know?
I know Allah will use this word lazy. We don't use this word over and over.
You know, because
but there is something beyond laziness.
Because they only see politics as the way to survive. And the only way you go make money, a money way, nobody really ask you to pull out.
It may not be laziness, it may be lack of vision.
Could be that.
And visions are only created when people have the ability to think. Vision or they come from some mystic force. Now you the creator within yourself. How you think, now you vision. But where is this society where we go back to our stats? Everybody thinks about the past. And what is that past? The Kurba mentality, then the mentality of believing in juju and magic. Yes. And these are the things we export into politics.
Because politics, they see it as easy money. You know, once you get inside there, you the thief, and the people then have the mentality for let person abuse you, get for getting the permission. So that the thief right before we face. I cannot believe waiting they happen at parliament, salon people and comfortable with it. Not to
matter that they want the man.
Not to matter for even decide that. Now the people go say, ha ha ha, this is not happening. It is not happening. If a teacher had done the same thing, he would have been
sacked. They did it to teachers and carry and go to 3.
Therefore, we don't suspend.
But here is somebody who is not better than any teacher by intellectual capacity. If they do what he get for do, they get people and they go back, they go shout.
He come back to the mentality of the
presidency. We want Paran. We want Paran.
Well, that is why a guy that was interviewed, I think he had something to do with Sierra Ruta. A video came out that I would try and fish around for. I think he's from somewhere in the Scandinavia. He says, they asked him a question about Sierra Leone. What do you think if it's sorry for the people? And I said, the people only get the leaders they deserve. That's what they deserve.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Because if you can see something blatantly wrong, you know, the guy said it, by then I had the rustic thinking. I was saying, how dare him say that? How could he say that about us?
That guy said that sometime around the late 80s, early 90s.
Yes. And putting it into perspective, he's damn right. You have a society where we have built an impunity culture. Do you break down for what's in this impunity? Let people know.
The impunity culture, now we don't talk about this now. days gone by, we been get small communities will need protection. So the strongest man, now the leader. And because he's a leader, he can beat anybody and go scot-free.
Both case, no questions asked.
Yes, he was the law. He was not the example. That mentality, now we don't grow with, rather than we modernize them and try for use the energy for do progressive things, now we use the energy for destroy ourselves. I mean, the boss. Yes, you're not the boss. That not mean say, if they say 10 pound day for people, you the boss for take 8 pound, you give the other and then 2 pound. That's impunity.
I always like when we do anything where educative for doing with humor. Waiting you talk so remind me of a story where I mean a small boy. They say one man go Abidjan because in those days, now they the African bluff man and they call them the black French African men. Then they wear that material when they call tragal.
They wear 3-piece suits.
So this man go on a Senegal, he bring market. Now they he go meet this man we get put when a nasty man with people a Riviera. He go get him all the markets. Now in Baga, the markets Baga, we bring markets come, the possibility take all. Say go come, you can't take your money. So this man go, he don't know that go give markets. Now this man I go give markets. Now they go there ask and say, bruh, you don't come back. He say, I can't there first study. I say, hey, what you bring come? Look, can look. He say, ah, we don't need for look. As I bring a castle, I'm so fortunate. Now one man come, he can't take the whole thing. He say, next week, I go collect the money. Then they say, oh, the person, I call the money name. Now I want to now they give market. Yeah. Then a nasty man. Then they way go for a chuki, they chuck you. Then I know people away don't kill. Then I know this. Then they do this. Then hey, me man, you get money back. The man know you're redenting there. 3 days you know able to sleep. And they decide, say it make God see for go ask the man for money. And there he go. As he bought so as the man said, I say, yes, what you ask. And they put that in my voice, yes, what you care for. And the man say, he said, but what you care for? I said, that money I care for, sir. Now he run. You know what you get for the money? Now he run. The fear, Panam, the fear. You know? Now they run. And now you talk about so. Those were those days when are the strongest person. Impunity, do as he wants. Even the police, if they bribe them, do what he wants. And when they see they happen in our country, so you are so right. But why?
You see,
with all this education, would they allow for still they happen?
The other side will get for look at why we get impunity in Sierra Leone. Let us go a little bit back into the political development. 1950s, early 1950s, 1951, 52, they introduce franchise, then begin make people then vote. There was this election between the Sierra Leone People's Party and the Sierra Leone National Congress. The SLPP had the majority, and so therefore, the colonial governors then give them all the mandate for run the ministries. They created 3 ministries. Then give them the mandate for run the ministries. Then they may get a chief minister when I be Milty Magai.
Dana Manny James then party that one day.
Yes. They had, I don't remember the combination, Ministry of Agriculture, something, you bin get lands, mines, and labor, they bin get the other one. But not three ministries been there.
They will just write them all come out.
You understand?
Yeah.
So from 1953 up to 1961, we had just a single party running Sierra Leone. That's why when people talk about democracy, multi-partyism, I say, do these people really know their country?
They don't understand the concepts.
They don't understand, they don't know because they don't find out. I was not taught that in school. I was not taught that in university. But I wanted to know about my country. I found out 90% of what I know are not learned in school or university. We have built ourselves around a culture of ignorance. That ignorance, now they affect we so. We don't know that will be. We don't know even the one that would lead we. How they turn, what in them for do, what in them not for do. That culture of impunity, who people let me don't live in the past, now still they encourage today because we they see leader from some no side and go pull that concept that God they make leader. God does not make leaders, my dear brother. Leadership is something you learn. Leaders are made by us men. It's something you learn. It's something you grow into. That concept of that God don't make them for be leader. No. People then they be in a like orthodox family. And they make people and they misuse and abuse power.
Yeah. And you will talk about something where very important, you're not done that yet, about this leader and the leadership.
Leader and leadership may seem like an English word, but it's not. It will show you exactly the embodiment or the physical manifest. The leader, now who that they drive the affairs of people.
So he's the overseer.
He's the overseer. He's not the wisest man. He should not be the strongest man. But he should be somebody that relates with everybody, irrespective of the person in age, in religious opinion, in political opinion, in party, where they, or whatever. If you're able to relate with everybody, that not means say they can't lay down a ground for everybody. But if you're able to tolerate, relating with people begins with tolerance. If you cannot tolerate people, then you relate with them. And I will tell you, intolerance, they manifest in various ways. Of recent times, we see all man, they make noise about mamikos. Are they buy or they cost mam? Yes, they cost mamikos. But now you understand, say the man they cost mamikos since I get mama. Not so? The psychology of intolerance. Now they make people and they see that mamikos as big thing. Mamikos, they all over the world. I know they say what they do is right too. But the American man, they talk about motherfucker.
Every minute.
So mamikos now.
Yes. And coffee, and biscuits that in candy.
Who said that? Then get some word the way they talk now, yeah. It pass mamikos.
We they say mamikos. You know, America, whatever going to say your mama. We see a black American say your mama. Now koto after your mama. You know.
You see, what's the maker they bring this issue? People were intolerant, then they make something out of nothing for justify the intolerance.
Because they
If
don't
that
want to
man
ask.
because mamikos, look at the reason we make it a cause mamikos. Address the reason.
They don't ask why.
Yeah, no, they say so. Look at the reason. And if that man, because of his habit for cause, was not advocating for a particular sect of the team, nobody would have listened to him. That would be fair.
No, as you rightly put them,
nobody would have listened to him.
The Allah way is the Allah. The duty of care. Now the leader na get them for ask why this man the Allah.
Yes.
Engage with them.
If you don't ask, what he make this man the Allah?
Why talk with them? I don't go make a relevant. If I answer, I go make a relevant. Do ya? What is this relevance? A leader, you number
anybody
one job.
They tell you say now they making company relevant, I mean.
Now
upgraded they tell you say I not get tolerance and leadership for make you be an efficient leader, you get for be tolerant.
Yeah. And your job description as a leader, now you get for make the weak relevant, the poor relevant,
yes,
the vulnerable relevant, by creating opportunities for men and grow.
Let them grow. Not because opportunities for make them become aggrieved and vexed.
Then people there then put them vested interest for let you be the advocate.
Yeah.
For let you help improve
then condition.
That is exactly your job description.
That's
to make
it.
Everybody
put
relevant.
All the resources together, bring all the brains together, let you improve the people and condition, because development is not about buildings, it's not about roads, it's about standard of living. And what is standard of living? The ability of the people for buy and consume goods and services.
And when they begin to do that, it give them mental independence. Then they go begin
minus the mental independence, the fact that the ability of the people for consume goods and services, they increase in our society, it creates sustainable demand. That sustainable demand, they create sustainable need for supply.
Mm-hmm.
That sustainable need for supply, they create a large number of buyers of goods and services where they make any investor go say, la go yanda go open factory day, market day.
Viable business.
Yes. This is the economics that we are not looking at. This is the economics that we, instead of we look at them, we kill the people that way for create the economics.
Now that same mentality there, where the leader not call Adebayo for talk with them, engage them for men and get a discussion.
You don't need for call them.
You
only need for listen to ingredients.
Well, one way where you can do them, you can engage with them. You call them.
If you begin call people for talk to them, you they polarize development. As a trade unionist, not to every shop steward that they go talk to for make and know the ingredients. But they look at the work condition and other things, and how people then they talk at the workplace, how then they react to the employer, and know say these are the things we need to address. Without calling people to talk to them individually, I able to go sit down with the employer and say, "Bo, let we address this issue. Let we address this issue." They'll bring peace and teamwork in the workplace so that everybody will be satisfied. There will be more production.
But in a situation where you get a particular person right in front to make this noise on behalf of many, and a lot of people they look to him, it gets a cross section of his population, the follower. I would engage with him, because you see this pattern of behavior
again. The methods may be correct, but they have their pitfalls. Because this method of engaging people individually, now don't make we get the mentality say leadership is about a person.
I agree with you.
The issue where they at hand, people are suffering. Everything it says is around that. Not true?
And not true.
It's not rocket science. So the best you can do, if you are address the issue with the man they talk about, get a team, let them do a survey, a national survey. Let you get the people their opinion on the ground. When you don't get the people their opinion on the ground, you relate them to what he done the year, this fellow they talk. Then you go know whether he is doing it out of malice or not. You see, it comes to this again, my dear brother. And that's why I always say the intellectual class of Sierra Leone responsible for our country in backwardness. There are people in Sierra Leone who think better than me, but they don't care. You know why? As long as he gets a job, we month done, he gets salary, we allow him for go keep club every evening, take as many people picking in a hotel every day, you don't care.
You don't breed butter.
Not you not bread nor butter. He's fooling himself. Because at the end of the day, when they kick him from that job, give him 2 months, you they see and they work out comfort of back na treat.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't see him plenty, many occasions.
You see, what can say na idiots them back na Sierra Leone, people them feel say na cost are the cost. People who are not idiots, then they look far. They say, okay, if I do this now this benefit I they get. If I do this benefit go take this long for calm. But when I don't claim the ladder, I know they can't down again.
This dismissive mentality is consistent with the behavior where this government here don't show. The same way where people that want for protest, then they dismiss them. And a lawlessness. I go say, if they come out,
but the people then get grievance.
You know,
find out what in are the grievance. Social theory say there is always a conflict to address. There is always a conflict to address. In your home, your relationship with the people that you live together, there is always going to be something to address. You, where they claim for be the leader of the home, or you and the partner when are the leader of the home. On our first duty, now for always look out for the red flags, the road signs, address them. But if you dismiss people, say you are not making them relevant, you not only postpone the conflict, you they make them very great and grave.
Because the signals are there.
Let's come with these things, say, any conflict or crisis will be now in Sierra Leone. The office of the presidency is the first culprit. Now, don't prove so.
Waiting with people and they fail for realize the hierarchy is triangle, of which the top gets an apex.
Yeah.
The bottom it gets a base. Now they people in plenty. Yeah. You know? So no matter what thing happen, the base now it hold the triangle. So if you want for be stable up there, you get for make sure say the base okay. Because when you did not a ship, that makes Titanic sink. The captain always see what's in the happen at the deck. A good manager always want to know what's in the happen at the deck.
Yeah.
You get to be aware. Even if you're not aware, you forget, scout them. You know, you can talk some things that I remember one day we talked, anything kind of me aid. Becoming a man will play football. You got 11 players. They are all players. All of them are equally important. But you get one captain.
Yeah.
The captain, then are the leader. But everybody they in the team of the leadership. And at any time, if there is an injury in command, or a person they wear the ban. Because that position, they not to get time. That position, they now the people then get them because they need that overseer. Just like who people can talk. One tick no they make forest. Forest na amalgamation of many trees. plenty tick.
You are going too far talking about a tick. Raise your hand. Let me see. Now the hand opener. So now look at your fingers. Do you know why you have 5 fingers?
Fire.
Fold the thumb. Try for take that cup with it before you.
It's difficult.
The thumb is the leader. But what is it in terms of length and position? It's the lowest and shortest.
It's the lowest. Yeah.
Not so? Then you get the index finger. It's the second longest. And the point and the pathfinder.
Finger of aggression.
Then you get this. It's the longest, not so? You know the role of this one? And they provide the resources and the financial. Then you get this ring finger. And the finger of creation, of continuity. Then you get this one, the last finger.
Pinky finger.
This, that I'm already down there. If this not there, the hand not a complete. If the resource finger not there, the hand not a complete. If the ring finger not there, the hand not a complete. The index not there, not a complete. If your thumb not there, not a complete. This is what teamwork is about in our natural manifest. Everything about us is a physical manifestation of a natural requirement.
Yeah.
Nature requires us to work in team. The one that we believe in religion and say, God say, let us make man in our image after our likeness, so he will take dominion. You know, say individuals take dominion. There is no place in the Bible and the Quran where they read, where then they say, God says certain people for better, the other half for lucky.
You know,
everything about those religious scriptures, they preach teamship, they preach trust, they preach unity of purpose.
It is exactly in a book called Romans 12. It talks, say, you get the teacher, you get the leader, you get the preacher. It says, but they all specialize. And the speciality, they work together for the general good.
Yeah. It's in the Quran also.
Because when you eat, now the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, they arrange that.
Yeah.
One day, where the mouth and the waist make plabber, the waist say, bruh, you know, they take the eat pepper, and I mean, they suffer down, and I mean, they don't take it easy. He said, but not be feeling pepper say that hot. He said, not hot to you, but you know how I be there yesterday. After I drink that pepper soup, you know, these are the things. These are the things. You know, whatever you do in the body, it affects everybody.
And when they come back
brother,
to
Mandela said this when Mandela came to England. He come when they just left him. If you read the uproar, where he bring, but that uproar day, the man can talk and say, a good leader He's not afraid for aligning himself with unpopular things if they are right.
Yeah.
When two things the way he do when they free him, he say no, he not free. He say I am not free until every human being in this world is free. Palestine have them freedom. Now in them fulfills the desire for fulfill so South Africa the first for so.
Yeah.
That's now one. Where you can England at the same millionaire. Anybody when I remember when I Irish, they not allow them talk on television. If they talk, they not show a picture because they regard them as terrorists. My Mandela Kanaya. Now England where he come, now they ask him, what do you think about IRA? Now he say there are people with rights like everybody else.
Yeah.
Now they say, but they are terrorists. He say yes, but they are still citizens of your country. Have you asked them why they are be acting like that? He say, look.
Now you come to my point.
He say, if you not deal with that issue, he say, we're happy now. England why be no, it clean, it dirty because we not get post bin. We're afraid to put dustbin and they can't put a bomb there. England why no, anytime somebody is like, ah, all money run, bomb terrorists. He say they are the minority, but we are the majority. We are not comfortable. He said the only way we want to go deal with this, I forget a lasting connection, conversation with those people and resolve this matter once and for all.
Exactly.
Then then this, then that, and that. Guess what? Mandela, now he sent us Montutu Naya. Now they can't start the peace process where now America now can take all the glory. But Mandela now he starts the peace process in this country.
I know. You see, the other thing we'll get to understand, there are no accidents in life. Everything that happens in life is an incident that is a product of some action.
Yes.
Science tells we say, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Isaac Newton said that, not so?
Yes.
Albert Einstein proved that there is a correlation between every action, we call relativity. If you're in a car where they move at 60 miles an hour, if that car stop automatically, you they continue for go at 60 miles an hour. Now I make the car with the seat belt, then car with airbag. Nature tell we say whatever you do, you expect a consequence. The consequence now they call karma. What is so difficult that we should not understand?
We got with your name. We got with your name. Who the first this law we use you now? We call Ake.
Well, anyhow you call her now, Ake now, Sino.
Now your label.
Now the same thing we they talk about.
And now that thing we talk about Isaac Newton, Tim Nimanself get their own. They say, Fuenoru. That means to say nothing other in this world. Now then go further. Oh, we be pure sorry, be pure mire or to tooth.
Yeah.
That means to say if somebody
if you're not charm, you go pit.
If you're not sweller, it go pit something.
Yeah.
One or two go happen. And the life will live, everything comes in two. If it's not up, it is down.
Yeah.
If it's not dark, it's
bright.
If you're not engaged, be prepared for the consequences that will come after.
Yeah.
And we now, Sierra Leone, we want to have benefits.
But we don't want to take the step to get
responsibility. We don't want it. We're not prepared for the sacrifice.
Yeah.
And look at what we talked about earlier. When people they see Norway, then they praise Norway. Norway was not like that in the past. Norway now be the most brutal community, the most hardline, the biggest fight man them. They were barbarians. When they kind of English man they run.
We go
As
all
they see
you.
the, as
If
they
you
see
not
the
come
boat,
up
they run.
here,
The Vikings.
if you not come up here, we will come
No,
for you.
but you know, the brother, but look how them people are
If
don't
you not
evolve.
come up here, we go do you like SLPP they do. They come for you.
You know, no, me man, this is serious. It's really serious. Me man, look at how Norway, they are the most civilized community in Scandinavia. Because when you look at quality of life, you don't go compare the Scandinavia. Norway,
It's
the
a
education system,
transformation in the mentality that they went through.
the education system are the best in the world. The lifestyle is very inclusive, and the standard of living are the highest in the world. Then people they were brutes. So what did happen then? What did happen now?
They learned from their mistakes.
And they did something about it.
They did not remain as idiots and ignoramus. They learned. But the Saloma way tell and that say you are ignorant, he say you don't cause her.
If you want
Another
to
point, let me just make this point, sir. I'm sorry. All successful people in life, we don't go for be some of the wealthiest. They didn't grow with all the knowledge they have. Now people then we put time, effort, and energy for learn. And they learn all the time. Even the religion will believe it. Tell we say we for go in search of knowledge. The same religion tell we say Solomon, where the Muslims they call Sulaiman,
yes.
was the wisest man. Then later he had everything. What is there left for us to be told? What you will not understand? Let's ask this question, Mr. Ture. What is it that we have not understood? What make we do all the stupid things now we country? A country we're supposed to be the richest in Africa, if not the world. What is there that we don't understand? Then people like can say they don't do IQ survey. Sierra Leoneans are one of the most intelligent. Hey,
Rubbish.
Excuse me.
My brother, when you look at it, we were leading at the sub-Sahara. We were leading. We were the headquarters during the colonial days. Now we first get motocar locomotives.
We were at the headquarters of brainwashing. That's why we are backward today.
Everything gets a plus and a minus.
We threw away our traditional education.
Yep.
Then we took what we did not understand.
We don't understand.
We were at the headquarters of brainwashing.
Yep.
There are things of West Africa that they talk about. How did it come about? Now, foreign education.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, they are correct to say the Athens of West Africa because it was not the Athens of Sierra Leone. It was Athens for the Western area and Athens for the rest of Anglophone West Africa. The first Sierra Leonean, from the protectorate, the greater part of Sierra Leone, we enter Frobe College. Now, Milton Magai.
Milton Magai.
He entered Frobe College 6 years before the institution reached 100 years. So now 94 years old. What did it happen at the greater part of Sierra Leone? Well, so now therefore talk about education. It's not part of us. It's now we are trying to provide education.
You know when the colonial occupied and built the first school in Sierra Leone?
Now 1906.
Now 1906. They did nothing for us educationally, nothing.
They did not involve themselves in it.
And the person where can build school, they were missionaries. And then self-get their own project for brainwash. Yes.
And I will tell you something. Because education had always been a privatized issue, not to a national instrument for development, now I make 30 they were backward. They have specific schools where the one they wake afford and then begin they go.
Yeah.
Then the general schools, now just buildings, suicide picking, and they go spend time. With zero learning they take place.
You get a school of status.
And you cannot develop if learning is not part of you. Whether you are still of school going age, at the age where they read 3 to 4 books every month. Not to idleness. Now because I want to improve on my knowledge base. At the age where they sit down and spend 5-6 hours they research something. Not to idleness.
My brother, all waiting I know about Sierra Leone, not through my own self-engagement, that thirst for one for know about Uda Abi,
Yes.
Usai my country starts, waiting happen, waiting not happen, for make I understand why we did. And he opened me eye. But the reality is when I went to school, they taught me Napoleon Bonaparte. They taught me the Renaissance. That is Martin Luther of Germany. They taught me the French Revolution. They taught me the Russian Revolution. They taught me the American War of Independence, the Boston Tea Party, the 13 original colonies. We read about all those things. But the reality, what importance as all of those that I learned?
Zero.
Nothing. You know, got no
Zero.
significant.
Zero.
In my life.
And
they had no value in my life.
Now. You know, they don't make we. Here is a country. Now take one sector, we get fishing reserves. We can able produce $1 billion per annum. We would not sit down and develop a way for make we tap into that potential. Where they go, we spend millions of dollars flying all over the world looking for investors. What do you expect those investors to go and do?
Investors looking for profit.
Catch the fish, give all the profit.
Investors, they look for profit. How they can process the fish with electricity not they?
Why don't you encourage Sierra Leoneans to invest in those areas?
My brother, why you not try forget the power, forget the water supply, forget the basic fundamental things that must start for building industry.
You know,
we don't have it.
Yes, we don't have it, but we can have it. You see, we can miss the equation by still trying to say we need this service, we need this service. We need them. But how do we get them?
Go for invest in them.
And how do we invest in them?
Well, now the first world, then they lend money for do them, for
Who
create
do that
employment.
money?
Now the leadership.
No, sir.
The leadership.
But
when they get them, then they can't spend the money for something else.
I'm not agree with you. Now, one of the things that will make we country stagnate, we believe, say, it's the government that should do all these things.
Well, you may have a point.
You know how they blame the government?
Borrow money from somewhere.
You know how they blame the government?
Mm-hmm.
Because they provide good leadership where they make people and build trust in them. There are Sierra Leoneans who may be able to mobilize resources and go invest in other areas than they, as private business. They make profits, they employ people, then pay taxes which will benefit the country. But instead, they would prefer to go and take people from China, Russia, Turkey, this and that, for can invest.
Then they carry the profit go to their country.
That's how they can invest to you. If you give them the assurance, say, why see they do investment, you know, they go after in business, see they go there, you don't care, na profit, they go fend.
Profit he come for.
But that's Sierra Leonean where they go invest. And they look, say, if I create this industry, in the next 10 to 15 years, I will get the capacity for do other things. Aliko Dangote, what I talk about, 20, 30 years ago, he could not do what he was doing now. Today, don't build the biggest refinery in Nigeria. You know what that means to the Nigerian economy?
Yep.
It impacts a lot of things, including the price of fuel.
Employment. They employ lots of people.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But in Sierra Leone, because we get a bully mentality, we feel say anybody when a Sierra Leonean will go there for go invest. If we allow them for grow, they go take the power now.
No.
No, that's what the Sierra Leonean politician they think.
Brother, the way you talk about the man, don't go open the biggest oil refinery. Let me break it down for them.
Mm-hmm.
That oil refinery, they need plenty manpower. That's it, they can employ plenty people them. Will be useless in Nigeria. If they can't make them useful.
No, not so useless.
And then
they have the skill, but
they can't contribute.
They could not have got jobs.
Then they can't contribute. Now the national coffers, the government, they can't get money through taxation.
Minus government, those people are going to be consumers.
Yes.
We're capable for buy goods and services. And that goods and service when they buy, it instigate other industries.
Yes.
So you get a chain of production where they arise. Value chain, they arise.
Yes.
But in Sierra Leone, Imran Toure go just not say they go invest in fisheries. Then they barely let the money reach there. The next day, then say thief man go kill you.
Yep.
Because they know if Imran gets rich, or they believe in their obscured mentalities that if Imran gets rich, he will come and challenge our power.
Yeah.
They don't want to make you relevant, so they kill you.
Well, the thing is, just like what you say earlier, anybody when a good leader, the very first thing what you need for do, you get forget confidence in yourself. Wow. Because if you not get confidence, you're not able to share power. And if you're not able to share power, you're not effective.
As a matter of fact, I'm out there at the private sector, you know they share power with them. You don't get business with power. You get business with economy. As long as he pay in bills, he has nothing to do with you. His power is in his business.
Look, some of the qualities of some of the qualities of a good leader, and say 6 na fairness. Fairness is what people want. Good leaders don't have favorites in the team. They reward results, not partiality. They promise fairness. Then the other one, flexibility. The good leader is able to flex. They alter and adapt their style according to the situation. Context and circumstances they experience. They welcome new ideas and change. The one way they talk about. We don't want change. The one we don't think from 19th old. And so we still a thing.
The first word
now tradition. Now tradition. Islam say no for change.
Command Salomon in motivate I for tell and say, not do this thing so. Now so meet and they do. Yeah, if you meet and they do so.
Islam say no for do so. Haram. Not for do that. You know? He kind of number 8. Honest. A wise leader are not afraid of communicating the truth to the people. Honesty is about being truthful, having integrity, and building trust. Honesty leads to better, more productive relationships.
Yes, because honesty, now they build trust. Where there is trust, everybody they feel saying a part of what thing they go on. And as long as the people feel say they're a part of what thing they go on, then they make maximum input. It's not about almost money people they get out of something all the time. It's about the sense of I am part of this process.
Look at this one, number 9. Impartial. Good leaders are impartial. They recognize their biases, prejudices, and recognize their biases, prejudices, and predispositions. They also recognize biases in others and face them.
Yes. Yes. That's
That
good
means to
leadership.
say,
Not
you
the
get
leadership where they tell we say, who done SLPP in a citizen.
in retrospect, you
They
get to
don't
lead
tell you
by
say,
example.
we don't recognize our bias. And if even other people who are not SLPP have biases, we don't care about recognizing it. We don't care about assisting them to change these biases.
Mm-hmm.
You see, if I were to bring them to here, let we break them down for the ordinary man for understand. Because me not believe for talk book. From where I born, I don't also I never cram. I they read something, I understand, and they understand, I interpret.
And that's what then damage we who they give you copy in the book like the reciter. Word for word.
No, mix.
Dalton's atomic theory. Atom cannot be created, not destroyed. Atom is the same element I like, but this is molecular way. And he correct. He said, no, you mix one, the IS. You know? Then it talks like about confident. Trust and confidence in leadership is a reliable indicator of employee satisfaction.
That is now feedback you talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But as a matter of fact, as a quality, you the leader, you forget confidence in your team.
And he go further.
You for able, I they come, not just done that part. You for able build trust within the team.
Yes.
Build the elements them we go make each team member trust you, you trust them. But if you be head of state or you be minister, you they take people picking and they go to them a hotel. Do you expect people to trust you?
No.
If you cannot be the example, then you cannot be the law. Because they say example is better than precept.
But look what they go on right now. Mother Biona kind of power, first presidents we married in office. But now all man no say he gets don't get belle for him. People they go, hey, he miss Fatima. They know they see the real issue. As you rightly they talk about, people know they think. It come before we all know the country. He say you're not Catholic. You want only one wife.
You and Catholics don't ever marry. Allow divorce.
Yes, you do all the drama then they. Then now, all man will publicly say you don't give woman belly. No remorse, no shame. Nobody know the question that.
Well,
you can imagine if not it happens. Sometimes for don't resign.
You know what I got advice? There are a lot of meteors out in space. They'll go bring one who put salon there.
You know? Look at him, but he's confident. He said good leaders and
salon in your planet. So long face one meteor put salon there.
Hey brother, listen this. Good leaders aren't afraid of being challenged. Their confidence inspires.
When you are a good leader,
they are not scared.
When you are a good leader, you are open to people who challenge you. You know why? Deep in you, you always get a craving to learn. And you know you cannot learn if you are not challenged.
Well, Sierra Leone are the people that with the leadership, people and they make excuse for them. And they not like people and they fed them. You all
not the leader not the problem, not the one that they around them.
That the one that were there around them and they mislead them. You know, it's just
as if to say the marriage they don't turn zombie.
You know, if you're not leader, now you're not the man with old sugar. And then they've come here, they never follow you.
Yes.
Because if you hold the sugar, if you not put on a jar, when are you duty, you lock them, the ant then go come. And your hand go sticky. When your hand sticky because you not put them, body temperature, they make it melt because of the sweat. It go sticky, then more ants then go come back
Once
your
they
hand.
come.
Because
In Jalo, what team they bring in Jalo house?
Nothing. Rank, you create situation where they bring them come.
Yeah.
So your duty as a leader, now you get for create an ambience, create an environment where conducive for growth, not so conducive for confusion, anarchy, and alahala.
And
So now,
you make you feel say now that make you powerful. You are
yeah,
not powerful. You are just being a small boy that has never grown up.
then they fed them. But you know, me brother, I can tell people them, if you want to understand about leadership, watch wildlife. You know the color of soul? The buffalo.
Yeah.
You get the leader of the herd. Now in the most, now in the alpha male. From time to time, they challenge him.
Yeah.
He can for prove himself, say, just like what you talk, the primitive now about strength. Now we still deal with Nasalo. And then bring mother beyond power. Now so your man, he go bring discipline. He go bring now put whip at this, oh they pass so. Now so your man, he go search where he come, now they begin beat people and for clean gutter.
There are several ways you can introduce discipline in society without using force.
When you look wildlife, the lion, and I catch me too. The male lion, it is sleep only, and the female.
Are the most lazy animals.
Yes, they do nothing. This is the kind of leadership we have in Africa. The lion leadership, where the lion is dumb all the way the human engage, he can't eat the lion share. Then he don't now sleep. Then the picking and out begin they go for the scraps. That is not the type of leadership.
That's what we have.
That's what we have exactly. But even that lion day, for all that brutality day, then they challenge him until one fine day when somebody was strong person come then whoop him a day out of the herd.
You know, I mean, they look one film on, was it Animal Planet or National Geographic sometime back, a long time ago, where then they try for sure say, in the lion world, the alpha male, which always they in charge, if they reach a particular age, they get for left the herd for go other side. Because some other male they take over.
They take over, yes. Not
You
only
know
for
what
one
they tell you? They tell you say everything gets in time,
everything has
and
a
in
time.
reason. This now we they fail for understanding as Sierra Leone that accidents don't happen. Everything will happen now. We actions now create them.
Yeah.
And look at Sierra Leone from 1950 to now. Everything has been about creating the kind of presidency we have now. Look at Sierra Leone. What do you see? People don't recognize the fact that I am here today to do my own bit. And the way I do it is what is going to leave a legacy. As a matter of fact, we don't even understand what in legacy means. For the Sierra Leonean mentality, legacy na for thief boku money, build plenty houses.
Plenty houses.
When you die, they're not able to take care of them. Anytime you go to Freetown, the first thing you will notice, all the paint will be left by the house there and then still there.
And then still there. I just
So where is this legacy that has been left?
I just talk about legacy just now. We Mandela they left in a prison. I talk for say I am not free until Palestine is free.
Yes.
Now him a grand picking them. Where he mentored during that leadership. And that belief did in the faith because he implanted
a legacy in them. A continuity.
Yes.
Something where they continue and where they grow. In this part of the world who people then they would then go tell you say this inherits this company from 4 generations. Close to me now, then get one company where you get German connection, then they call them Frank Moon. I think they don't sell her now to some other foreign company. but then still keep the trademark name. This was a company started 200-300 years back. I mean, they make pipe for them, then grow and evolve into the main company where they make undersea pipes then for the oil rigs. That's a legacy. It started as a common business. That Tesco pepper, or how they call it, that pepper within that bottle. Then there's some time back, I see the history in CNN. The man always start for put pepper in a bottle in America. Almost Tabasco.
Yes, Tabasco.
Almost they produce, and how the factory do evolve now.
I see that in there.
Centuries later.
Pepper. And also find
Show
pepper.
me one business in Sierra Leone we don't evolve over the last 10, 20 years.
If you talk about business, that shock you. I mean, they talk to one of my friends we coming from America. Show me which community organization where people inform together. We don't take 3 years, we don't scatter. You don't even reach 1 year, then the
because we not get that mentality of continuity.
There is no organization when a community organization where I know of Sierra Leone, even school associations, the fallout is so common.
We not get the mentality of collective existence.
No.
So we don't even have a leadership quality in us.
Sierra Leonean, if you want to go for an married function, most times you can end up with boss. Some burying and then the first pass them part people.
But you're telling me, I've seen plenty of that, my friend.
You know, because I can tell people and say, we they expect forget leadership them, way upright, way decent. But then people there, then they come from the population. Yeah. If the population rotting, also you go pull them people here.
You cannot.
The problem now the population. I mean, tell this guy out today. Now I say, you know what I don't see in my life. I say Sierra Leoneans, they get for forgive me. I say within a gutter, all of us, we get population erosion where we they erode and they go distance and more distance from each other. Just a quoting erosion they do. Will they kill ourselves? Will they damage ourselves in this process? So you find out for say, even when they try for do anything, we all in a gutter. Anything what you say, then go cost you mama. Then go threaten you, say then go beat you.
We not they talk to ourselves, we they talk at ourselves.
Yes.
All the time.
You know, because we are in a gutter. Yeah. A gutter. Yeah. And this population here, you know, say why in a gutter. You get stench, you get bolo, you get bacteria, you get viruses, all kinds of inside.
So nothing the better day.
So this situation as it is so, it's very nasty. Even when you try for get a conversation or you try for create something for the common good, they will fight you. Because to them,
you want to change the status quo.
You want to change the environment and then comfortable in that environment.
And some few people are comfortable with it. They don't want it to change.
Well, I think that the majority comfortable because if people in the commodity say they left Paran alone, then what does that say to you?
You know, we're not going to talk all thing today.
We don't go way beyond.
We don't do 1 hour 48 minutes. So, it has been an interesting discourse, and I believe this is what the people should be getting. We have to be bold enough for begin say things that not because we despite or we hate people. We say them because we want for change. There are a lot of things I say to myself as an individual. Okay? Mm-hmm. You came to me about the last show. I accepted. I apologize to you. Not so?
Yep.
What do you think that's?
Humility.
Not the humility, it's that I am ready for change. I don't assume perfection.
Because, as Mr. Markin say, change starts from within
Yes.
and come out.
Yes.
And when they
But
see
if
them,
we
they
cannot,
happen to
you see,
you.
people accept that. If everybody they go and make bagbati, hey, some of we not care much again. No. You know why? I've done my part for Sierra Leone.
You don't think it's funny? Now, why can't remote man they talk? Imran in England, they talk nonsense. They cannot go. They cannot go. They can't come fet. No, I know they fet. Now me on fet.
So maybe they have gone 20 years.
I come.
I've been the
I
work
come.
up their foot with Ben Sus. Then they call
Where
me poor teacher. So
where
nobody not
America
get
go
that
fet?
they tell me.
Where America go fet in Iraq?
Mm.
The general what is Schwarzkopf? Usai be there. Now the Pentagon now they sit on a screen.
Yeah.
They give direction.
Yeah.
You know we in Iraq.
Yeah.
You know, with people that get for land, say you do not have to wear helmets and wear armor, get a chariot day before in the in the war front. Those days are gone. You don't have to do that. I am doing my own little to help change. We all mindset. I am learning too. We all are building sites.
We all get for land every day.
But
we all get for land. If we're not prepared for land, then nothing not a change in our life.
People and they call me, say, Imran, you there and you holla on top tick. If you na man canon as Sierra Leone, cannot grown. You dey up tick, you dey holla, thief. If you na man canon, cannot grown.
Some now
They call
they
me.
talk so they're not even know what's in and they after. I will tell you this for free. You know why I say so?
Mm-hmm.
You know they challenge somebody because he says something where you know I agree with. Say if you're not man. If the man a man, you know they go there. You know what you know? Because you're not to the same class.
No, me man,
And one
agree.
of the way people then get for understand Imran.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were born in Sierra Leone. But our parents migrated from other parts of Africa or go to Sierra Leone because the other part not been good for them. Me, if I not go Sierra Leone again, I don't mind. If I want to do business, I'll go to a place where the climate is conducive. I don't lose, it's Sierra Leone that loses. So let people begin behave themselves. I am saying this because one of the things where the office of the presidency they fail for do, now for make them control the people them where they get na social media or they go all over the place, they talk slush. Now I'm very serious about it. There are people who want to go to Sierra Leone with billions of dollars for go do business. But if we not continue with this attitude, they will not go there. I know of a Sierra Leonean where right now in Ghana, they invest there in real estate.
Yeah, Ghana gets incentive for encourage people, even if you are not Ghanaian.
Yes.
They don't care where you come from. Once you are ready,
it's better
to invest
some of
in
these
Ghana, then they give you
so-called
Ghanaian passport.
vuvuzelas of this government
And then they give you
keep
passport.
quiet. Because what in do, all this noise so then they make what MCC, this and that, I can bet you say that $400 million, less than 6 Sierra Leoneans, then they were able to mobilize 10 times that money. Yes, I say them with confidence. Less than 6 Sierra Leoneans than they, and I know them. I will not say who they are. They can mobilize $4 billion anytime they want plus. So let us begin behave. Let all man in lane. Because this thing is becoming too clownish. When you stand for the truth, they come after you. It's time we begin to tell people, some of us don't care. Come, you say what you want to say. But the resources what I get,
You see
You don't go
something with
get
somebody, right?
access to them, so you continue to suffer like an Arab in the desert.
Somebody writes something that they waiting, but Professor, none of us are taking the risk. Foreigners are taking the risk. I don't agree with this person because as I be people that don't take the risk, they don't go kill them there. As I be people that, like, for instance, Dr. Magona, his son, man who don't do well for himself now, yeah. That man don't do so well na the how they call him, the international monetary waiting. He decided to go invest in Salon. He not kill him physically. Now broadcast na make kill him.
Yeah.
Young man can die.
I know about him. He died sometime
so
last
I don't know what
year.
this person they talk about. Why would they talk about anything there? I have case studies of many people I can call so many people. So Sierra Leoneans have invested. But you when they write this, have you tried and failed? You have not.
Let the man tell me, first of all, your very relatives then are Sierra Leone. If you don't send money to them for do something for and then do them properly.
Exactly.
Most cases of people that will get away, then they work their hard-earned money now, then send them, then
go
they
be
don't
loose.
get things done.
Then go snow bill. Look there one when they go talk
They
about say,
will
let me
go
go.
back, you want to talk too much, then find a way for poison you.
He say if me na man go salon. I know they go for go fetch you, bro. I can still prove to you say me na man. Send you
If me na man, I know they go there. And they go that side, you go here, you say that man don't invest here and they make profit.
Me man no.
You left Nasalo with your manhood, they suffer there.
Let it send a woman come to me for respite for 3 days. I go make say me na man.
You understand?
So, make waiting himself.
We get
Anyway,
begin
dear brother, we got a good night.
Say some of we then talk here how they talk. We not they talk out of malice or wanting recognition for make them go vote for we. At this stage, I don't want to be a politician. I want to be a businessman.
My brother, me and you
that's
too,
what I am.
Me and you too, we age. We are closer to the grave than the cradle.
The cradle. At this stage, I want to be a businessman, and that's what I am. I cannot combine business and politics. But I will talk waiting for make society go before, so that if I go as a businessman, I'm not going to go give somebody $200,000 on the table for make I get right for do what I want to do.
Me, I just want to keep going on with me activism and go to me village, go do me farm work.
Now business.
Yeah,
business.
Do me farm work.
We want a society where they go, would they cry about water supply, cry about electricity. The solutions are there. The government does not have the ability to mobilize the resources, but there are private people who can mobilize the resources, then put everything in place, people can get water supply. But because of people feel say, how then they think and as all man for think otherwise, no go. Hey, some of us not care anymore. We will left for now on Atanso, and we will continue for talk with incorrect. Whether you like it or not, I will say it.
We have got a wonderful evening, and we don't pass with time. Mr. Jallo.
We have done close to 2 hours.
Yes.
And normally now 1 hour.
Now 1 hour
we got carried away.
Yeah. So mi fambulem, we tell una thank you for our audience. Now we come, now we they go. Una
Thank you very much. And will they consider, before we go, they consider, now we get this information to people, now they consider for begin to 1 more show per week. That one will be basically on we history and we social anthropology. Because that's another thing what we need for known as Sierra Leone. We don't lose our identity. Now I make today a Camara or they talk Mende feel say different from the Camara or they talk Timini.
No.
Now I make today a few people they mislead we for make who believe say we get tribes na say. We don't have tribes. We have languages. The people speak different languages within the same culture, but you get modification of the culture in different parts of the country. So what you get now traditions of the same culture. How then they cook food in the country, na so then they cook na team in the country. How then they build us na the country, na so then they build na team in the country.
And the language is the same.
That unko, where you look the Mende country close, not the same. Now the color different.
And the linguistics and they borrow words from each other.
Well, because they all come up from the same root. So we therefore think about coming with a second program. Let we begin discuss them things here. Let we begin see say we no need for begin preach tribalism and divide. We are all one and the same people speaking different languages. Me and Imran don't sit down now close to 2 hours to be exact. What do they talk na Creole? Not so, or a version of them. Does that make you a Creole boy?
Nope.
Does that make me a Creole boy?
Nope.
So, Pamul, we go left on up on this. We they come back next week, and if we get for decide, because this is a teamwork. It's unfortunate the third mile for join, we not able to join, we don't know why, we will find out. If we get for decide on the second show, we go there on the history, we go give una notice. But for now, una thank you, una thank you for listening to the rubbish show they say, and we are una make sense out of this rubbish. Until next time, we left una force.
Pambule minakabo. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.